Hi, hello. Let's talk about how to live successful life. Okay. So when we were children, um, we many of us was not loved unconditionally. It's in the culture. It's in the society. Even parents don't love us unconditionally because they want us to be clean, want us to have a shower, want us to clean our rooms. Um, Therefore, we always have to meet the conditions. I mean, some people might be loved unconditionally. So try to be validated. So when we are dating, it affects our dating as well. When we are dating, we want to be validated by our boyfriend, girlfriend, or partner, or parents, or society. Um, And so to be validated, we set a goal to achieve to prove to them. Um, but that is self-killing actions. Setting a goal to be validated by society, to be recognized by family, friends, society, and colleagues, and boyfriend, partners, girlfriends. Um, it's literally what you're doing is loving yourself unconditionally. You just put a condition to yourself. I have to prove myself. Need to get this kind of job. I need to make this kind of money. I need to dress up this way, that way, to look good to other people. Um, and because you already all of a sudden you had all these goals, um, to be recognized by people, thinking that you feel that hole in your heart, that you were not loved unconditionally. You think, if I achieve all these goals or whatever goal you have, you think you're gonna be what do you call that? You're gonna be um, loved unconditionally by people around you, but it's not going to happen. What you do is suiciding. You are not loving yourself unconditionally. You just put condition to yourself that you need to achieve all these goals. So you become very cruel to yourself, which is really sad. That is many, many, many of us try to achieve certain goals, um, so that I can be popular, so I can be loved, so I can be recognized. Um, so the how do you love yourself truly, to feel the hole in your heart, uh, which created from your childhood, because your parents did not accept you and loved you unconditionally. Um, for example, some people think, oh, if I have a $2 million, I'll be loved, I'll be recognized, I'll be proud, and I might be able to feel okay about myself. Um, so first step is just pretend you already achieved that goal. All right, pretend that you achieved that goal, but you at the same time. So the reason I say that is because that is the only way you're gonna love yourself after being brainwashed so many times that you have to achieve certain goal to be loved and to be recognized. Because it's very hard to do, um, hard to love yourself unconditionally if you, after chasing this goal for so long, such a long period of time. Older you are, it's harder it is. So if you haven't achieved your goal, just pretend you have achieved the goal, and see how you feel. And then try to practice, like imagining, say for example, if your goal is making like $2 million, imagine that you have $10 million, and or imagine that you have $10 in your bank account, and try to love you the exactly same way when you have $2 million unconditionally, whether you have a $10 in your pocket or $100 in your bank account, you still love yourself the same unconditionally. That's how you should practice. And if you get to that, step 2 is to do not set your goal. Do not set your goal, especially if it's like very hard to reach. Right. If you say, for example, if you want to make $2 million and it's not easy, it's very hard, you probably sacrifice a lot of things that you really desire within to make that $2 million. So make sure you do not set up a very difficult goal or hard to achieve goals, and do not imagine how good it is to be recognized for having it, because other people's recognition it's meaningless. It does not fill the hole in your heart. All you need is to be loved unconditionally, and only you can do it to yourself. To love yourself unconditionally, first thing you have to do is not to set goals. Then how do you love yourself? um, So set a very simple goal. Today, I'm gonna do washing. And if you did washing, you're good enough. You love yourself unconditionally, because we are so used to loving ourselves conditionally. This is a practice you have to do. And then set up a goal like a go shopping by grocery, you know, or just one simple goal every day, and then I feel amazing that you achieved. um some people they don't have a health, or they don't have a mental health or physical health. They cannot even get out of their room, and so you got out and achieved something. So you every day you set a very easy small goal that you do every day, and then compliment yourself. The reason you're doing this because you're so used to uh, love yourself conditionally. You just give the easiest condition to yourself, and constantly love yourself for the little thing that you achieved. Do not set a big goal, because the only thing you're going to do is hating yourself that you did not meet the condition, like just like your parents did. Right? Your parents want you to be a doctor, want you to be something. You want you to be successful. The society want you to be successful. Your ex-girlfriend want you to be successful. So your ex-boyfriend wants, or your current boyfriend, girlfriend want you to be successful. So you put this goal, which often lead to disliking yourself, hating yourself sometime, or stressing yourself, and you're gonna end up living the stressful life. So if you want to live happy, successful life, unconditionally love yourself, and then once you're used to it, if you after you practicing this hundreds and hundreds of days, you can celebrate every single achievement in your life, which is like walking, talking, smiling, whatever that's positive. Then it become gratefulness, and you'll never have a hole in your heart. You can fill this hole, and you will be content unconditionally no matter what. Right? And by practicing this, you can do it to other people. If you can truly love yourself unconditionally, you can love other people unconditionally. For very little thing, you can love them. If they smile at you, you can love them because you love yourself for smiling only. Or if someone's like you know clean their room, you can love them for cleaning their room because you just loved yourself for cleaning your room, right? And Therefore, you can practice unconditional love. And to your children, like if you can love yourself unconditionally, and if you can apply the concept 50% to your children, they're not gonna have a hole in their heart. Celebrate that they can walk, celebrate that they can talk, celebrate that they can smile, which is unconditional love. So never have a big goal that is torturing yourself and that is torturing other people. Because when you have a big goal, you expect other people to have big goal to achieve, and your love become very conditional towards other people. So to live without any hole is to accept yourself no matter what you do. And as long as you achieve one simple goal a day, just love yourself. All right. So we're gonna I was talking about easing down the conditions that we set for ourselves, easing it, watering it down. First of all, if you have a big goal, which is like $2 million, pretend that you already achieved it and compliment it. It's because it is very hard to let go because your ego has been working on it, your consciousness has been attached to it. So it is super hard to let go. But um, water it down. No. Just like by imagining, pretending you already achieved it, you can kind of like feel it and let go and pretend that you made a like you have a $10 in your bank account and still love yourself the same. So pretend you have $100 million in your bank account and still love you the same, the way you achieved your goal. That is to let go of your goal to be loved, to feel the whole caused by conditional love. And then second step is to water down, ease down the conditions by setting a very easy one goal a day. Just set one goal a day that is very easy to achieve. And as long as you achieved, celebrate it. And sooner or later, it can move on to just walking and talking and smiling. All the simple thing you can celebrate as achievement. And then you can truly enjoy every single moment by loving yourself completely and 100%. Thank you so much. And that's how you should live your life, and that's how I should my life. And let's practice. Have a great evening.